Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Do you ever find yourself reaching for that third cup of coffee before noon, feeling like your brain is in a fog, or just struggling to get through the day? It's a common feeling, that constant battle for more energy and sharper focus. We try everything from productivity hacks to new workout routines. But what if one of the most powerful solutions isn't about adding more to your plate, but about how you approach what's already on it? What if the key to unlocking sustained energy and a laser-like focus is hidden in your daily food habits? Today, we're diving into a concept that might just transform the way you power through your day: mindful eating. It's not a diet, it's not about restriction, and it's definitely not about perfection. It's about building a smarter, more intuitive relationship with food to support your body and mind. So if you're ready to learn how simple changes to your eating habits can lead to a massive upgrade in your daily performance, stick around. First things first, what exactly is mindful eating? The term gets thrown around a lot, but let's break it down into what it really means in practice. At its core, mindful eating is the simple act of paying full attention to the experience of eating and drinking, both inside and outside your body. It's about tuning in rather than zoning out during meals. Think about it. How often do you eat while scrolling through your phone, answering emails, or watching TV? We all do it in those moments. We're not really tasting our food, and more importantly, we're not listening to our body's signals. Mindful eating starts with recognizing your true hunger and fullness cues. It's the difference between eating because the clock says it's lunchtime and eating because your body is genuinely asking for fuel. It's about eating without the constant distraction of a screen in front of you. When you do this, you start to truly enjoy your food. You notice the textures, the flavors, the aromas. Each bite becomes a conscious, deliberate act rather than an automatic one. This isn't about judging yourself, it's about building awareness. It's a practice of being present with your food, which is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about today. Now that we understand the what, let's get into the how. How can we use mindful eating to actually transform our energy and focus? It comes down to a few simple, powerful habits. First, let's talk about building balanced meals. For sustained energy, you want a combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats in every meal. Protein helps you feel full and supports stable blood sugar. Fiber, from things like vegetables and whole grains, slows down digestion, giving you a steady release of energy instead of a quick spike and crash. Healthy fats found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil are crucial for brain health and long-term energy. This combination keeps you fueled for hours. Next up is hydration. Your brain is about 75% water. Even slight dehydration can impair focus, memory, and energy levels. Sipping water consistently throughout the day is one of the easiest ways to support cognitive function. Keep a water bottle on your desk as a constant reminder. Another game-changing habit is to simply eat more slowly. When you rush through a meal, your digestive system has to work overtime, which can leave you feeling sluggish. Chewing your food thoroughly and taking pauses between bites not only improves digestion, but also gives your brain the 20 minutes it needs to register that you're full. This helps prevent overeating and that dreaded post-lunch slump. Finally, let's talk about minimizing processed foods and excess sugar. These foods can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by a hard crash that tanks your energy and focus. We're not saying you can never have a treat, but being mindful of how often you consume them can make a huge difference. Planning your meals and snacks ahead of time is a great strategy to ensure you have nutrient-dense options ready to go. A little bit of prep work can set you up for a week of high energy and clear thinking. I know what you might be thinking. This sounds like a lot to change all at once. But the beauty of mindful eating is that small changes lead to big results. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. The key is to start small and be consistent. One of the most effective first steps is to simply observe without judgment. Maybe for a few days, you just pay attention to how you feel after you eat certain foods. You could even jot it down in a notebook. You might notice that a sugary breakfast leaves you feeling tired by mid-morning, or that a balanced lunch keeps you sharp all afternoon. This isn't about calorie counting, it's about tracking patterns and your body's unique reactions. This data is your personal roadmap. Once you have that awareness, try making one small swap. For example, if you typically grab a bag of chips for your afternoon snack while answering emails, try replacing that one mindless snack with a conscious alternative. Maybe it's a handful of almonds or an apple with peanut butter. But here's the important part. Step away from your desk for 5 minutes to eat it. No phone, no computer, just you and your snack. Notice the taste, the texture, and how you feel afterward. That's it. That's your one change. Do that consistently, and it will become a habit. Remember, consistency matters far more than perfection. You will have days where you eat on the run or indulge in something less than ideal. That's perfectly okay. The goal isn't to be a perfect eater. It's to be a more aware eater. Every mindful choice you make is a win, and these small wins compound over time, building a foundation for lasting energy and focus. Now, let's talk about how to integrate these practices into our busy, modern lifestyles. It's one thing to talk about mindful eating in theory, but it is another to make it work when you have back-to-back meetings and a never-ending to-do list. The key is to align your eating schedule with your work and focus schedule. Try to time your meals to support your most demanding tasks. For example, if you know you have an important presentation in the afternoon, aim to have a light, balanced lunch about an hour or two beforehand. Avoid a heavy, carb-loaded meal that is likely to make you feel sleepy. A major hurdle for many of us is eating while looking at screens. We eat lunch at our desks, dinner in front of the TV. This is a tough habit to break, but it's one of the most impactful. Start with a small commitment. Maybe just one meal a day or even one meal a week is a designated no-screen zone. Use that time to decompress and actually taste your food. You'll be surprised at how much more satisfying it can be. Your morning and evening routines are also powerful opportunities. Start your day with a glass of water before anything else to kickstart hydration. For your last meal of the day, try to eat at least a couple of hours before you go to bed. This can support better digestion and may lead to more restful sleep, which is absolutely critical for next day energy and brain function. Integrating mindful eating isn't about adding more stress to your life. It's about making strategic adjustments that work for you, your schedule, and your goals. It's about creating rituals that serve you. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final thought. Mindful eating is a tool, not a strict set of rules. It's a flexible, compassionate approach to nourishing your body and mind. It's about shifting your perspective from seeing food as just fuel or a source of guilt to seeing it as a source of energy, pleasure, and well-being. The journey starts with small, intentional changes. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. Each time you choose to slow down, to listen to your body, to savor a bite of food without distraction, you are casting a vote for a more energized and focused version of yourself. These small changes, when practiced consistently, compound over time, leading to transformative results that go far beyond the dinner table. You lines not only feel better physically, but also gain a sense of control and clarity that will spill over into every other area of your life. So I encourage you to pick just one small thing from our discussion today and try it out this week. You might be amazed at the difference it can make. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a healthier, more intentional life. I'll see you in the next one.